it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing a what I tried this week. So I'm just going to be sharing everything that I tried. It's probably like not this last week, but probably the last week or two. The very first thing that I tried, which I spoke about on Instagram, is the Floriental Tuberose from Dossier. This is a perfume. And I've spoken about Dossier numerous times, but if you guys are not familiar, they are basically a cruelty-free perfume, which is actually very difficult to find cruelty-free perfumes. But they're basically like dupes for high-end perfumes that are at a fraction of the price. So this one is a dupe. I don't actually remember what it's for, a dupe for. Let me look it up real quick. It's inspired by Diptyque's Doe Sun. I've never heard of that in my life. I don't even know. I've never even heard of Diptyque. But originally, the Diptyque is $98. This is only $29, so under $30. It's super duper affordable. The base notes are benzoin, musk, and orris. It is such a nice scent. So it's perfect for spring and summer. It's very floral. You know what it kind of reminds me of a little bit? It has a similar scent to Michael Kors. I like to spray it in my hair as well. It's very floral. It has a beautiful kind of soft, subtle scent. It's not super overwhelming. It must be the tuberose. That's the main one. Or maybe it's the orange blossom. I don't know, but it smells absolutely amazing. So if you haven't tried this one out, I highly recommend. If you like those floral, like Michael Kors, Issey Miyake. I'm trying to think of other floral ones that you might like. Flower Market from Maison Margiela. What else is floral that you guys might know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to think of other ones. I'm having a brain fart right now, but basically it's very floral. So if you like a floral scent, it's $29. It is so affordable. The packaging always is very simple, very clean, and I love that they are vegan and cruelty free. So absolutely love Dossier. It's one of my favorite perfumes because it is vegan and cruelty free. And it's so much more affordable than having to spend, you know, a super duper ridiculous price on one I will show you right now, actually. This is a perfect example. Okay, so I just bought this. They don't have this one on Dossier, but I have never seen this one before. So I have the Carolina Herrera Good Girl, which I love, which I've actually had a Dossier dupe for before, and it was amazing. Good Girl Eau de Parfum Supreme. So this is the Supreme version. So am I not focused here? So it's like slightly different. Let me just look it up because I don't know what the notes are. This one also smells amazing. But I paid an absolute ridiculous price for this at Sephora. It was just, oh, so sad, really. I got the 2.7 ounce. So I paid $130 for this. Like, how ridiculous. $39. Oh, I'm sorry, $29 versus $130. I mean, it's just so silly, isn't it? So the notes of this are, it's a floral fragrance family. Scent type is warm floral. Keynotes are tuberose, jasmine, and tonka bean. Apparently, I just love tuberose. It says, embrace intense seduction with Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Eau de Parfum Supreme, which combines succulent berries and potent Egyptian jasmine with creamy tonka beans and scintillating vetiver. It's like a super fun sparkly bottle, and I think that's the difference, is like these are very simple packaging. So they're not spending a ton of money on the packaging, whereas like with a perfume like this, obviously you're spending a ton of money on the packaging. And then the scent is exactly the same as you would get in this. They just don't have this one available at Dossier, but it does smell amazing. Hey, shush, Fiona. So I will say I love this scent. It's a little bit more summery, a little bit more kind of like, it's not as sultry as the Good Girl, but the Good Girl lingers a lot longer. This one does not stick around, so it's not quite as potent as the Good Girl regular. So I would say if you're looking for something that is like more kind of spring, summer appropriate, this is a really good one if you like Good Girl. But if you're looking for something to linger and stick around all night long, you might want to go with the Good Girl. I feel like the Good Girl is very nighttime appropriate, and this one is more daytime, like at the beach. So a really amazing scent, but definitely does not stay quite as well as the Good Girl. And these ones, they do stay. I wouldn't say they stay. It really depends on which one you get, obviously. Like this one, for example, example, is more of a daytime appropriate scent. So it's not going to linger quite as much as like the dupe I've had for the Good Girl. So it just depends on which scent you're getting. They're pretty much exactly like what the actual name brand is. So it really just depends on, you know, the one you get with. This one, I wouldn't say lingers quite as long as, you know, something like Michael Kors, or what else lingers? Good Girl, or what's the other one I like? Hugo Boss Deep Red. Those ones are lingerers. This one is more like Issey Miyake as far as the lingering. It's good for the daytime. You can't really smell it on you like, you know, halfway through the day, but people can smell it on you, but it's not like, whoa, perfume, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's quite hard to say. So huge thank you to Dossier for sponsoring that part of the video. I absolutely love their scents. I just love the fact that they give people options for like high-end perfumes without spending an absolute fortune on them. Okay, so next is, this just launched today. This is the Barbie Colourpop Beach Party Super Shock Highlighter. This is what the packaging looks like, so it's very, very cute. And this is a massive, it's huge. First of all, the mirror is huge, but look at that highlighter. That thing is ginormous. So it's very creamy. It's like there's typical Super Shock kind of bouncy formula. And it is very pigmented. I don't know, I feel like it almost swatches a little bit better than it actually applies on the face. I have it on today, and while my highlight does look nice, I had to apply it numerous times. So I put it on bare, like once my foundation concealer was on, I put it before I put my powders. Then I had to touch it back up, and so I was able to get it to where it was like the beaming that I like. However, I feel like it's very textured on the skin, and I'll get up close and hopefully you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about. That's tough. Do you see how it just looks a bit textured on the skin? It's quite thick looking, and that's why I don't usually like to go for like these more creamy type feeling of highlights, because I just feel like for some reason they just don't look that good on me. Like they look all textured and like it's like thick here, and I don't know if that's because I had to build it up so much to get the beam that I wanted. But when I use my Red Aspen one, I don't see texture. I don't see any thickness. It's just one with the skin. Whereas this one, like I keep on looking in the mirror and that's all I can focus on is the thickness and texture of the highlight. So for me, this one was not a win. I don't love it, unfortunately. I think it's pretty. Actually, let's just go ahead and put some like on my chest. I feel like that's what I would probably use it for, is like, I have my bathing suit on. I'm ready to sunbathe, you guys. Yeah, so it's really pretty like on that little bone right there, and I think that's probably what I'll end up using it for, is if I'm trying to look like a total babe in the woods and I just want to look a little glowy. It'd also be really cute if you just did a little bit right here, you know, to make your boob look a little oomphy. Look at that, that makes your boobs look lush. So I definitely think that this is gonna be something I'll use on my body, but not on my face. Okay, so it's been a while now because my battery died and I had to wait for them to charge. So I actually don't have much lipstick on anymore, which is quite good because we can do some lip swatches. So I think I already talked about this before my battery died. I just don't care for it. It just looks so textured on the skin, and as the day goes on, I keep looking and thinking, God, I just want to take my makeup off. So I also tested out this lip liner. This is the Barbie Colourpop Golden Beach. So this one is really light. It's actually like a really great color for filling in the whole lip. The only thing I will say about Colourpop's lip liners is that they're quite dry, and they definitely cause that white line as you talk, you know, and you get that. I hate that. So that would be my only like complaint. This one is the color Dream House. This one's a little bit more pink. So I just kind of like went around the edges with this, because the other one, the Golden Hour, is just a tiny little bit light to wear alone. It's just a bit, you know, a little bit light. So I'll show you the pink one first. It's really not my favorite color. This is the color Dream House. It's a little too pink for me. I mean, it's very Barbie though, isn't it? So that's Dream House. Not really my favorite. It's not really my jam. God, I feel so weird wearing pink lipstick. And then this is the Golden Beach. So let me just take a little bit of this pink off. I'll try to leave the liner on. This one is definitely more my color. It's much more peachy. It's lighter. Not nearly as pink. So that one I prefer way more over the Dream House. So I really like this combo, but you do need a darker liner with this because it's just a little bit light. Again, it does cause that white line. I don't know if it's a lipstick or the lip liner because I wore them both today, but God, I'm greasy. I need a little pat me down. I'm just like not feeling great right now. Normally I film like, you know, in the morning, and it's now the afternoon, and I've run errands and done all the things and I've built chairs and set up a patio, so my makeup's not looking as good as it did earlier. This one is 178 New Excessif from the L'Oreal Nude Intense. These are amazing, you guys. A little bit awkward shaped, but, and the smell is not my favorite, but look how gorgeous that color is. It's like a really pretty peachy color. And then I mix it with the Maybelline 920 Nude Lust. It is such a perfect color. The formula is really creamy. Both of them are very like kind of creamy and glossy. This one kind of has a weird smell too. I just don't like the smell of them, but is that not the most beautiful color? So together they are perfect. So that's what I've been wearing as a combo lately. And then I've got a few different glosses. The one I've been wearing recently, which I'll put on, this is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Cosmo. This is so gorgeous. It's a little bit more of kind of like a creamy color. So it's really good if you need to like lighten up a little bit. It's not super opaque, but it definitely does have a little bit of a creaminess to it. That's more of the true color right there. This is a plumping gloss, so it does tingle just a weeny bit, but it makes your lips look so, got all over my teeth, so shiny and so beautiful without any sparkle. We have two glosses from Revolution. This is the color Glimmer. It's called the Shimmer Bomb. I just recently did a reel of these on Instagram. So these, again, will lighten up your color quite a bit. This specific color will. How gorgeous is that? It reflects the light so much. It is just so glossy and so sparkly. It's super shimmery. In the light, it's gorgeous. It makes your lips look huge. It's just so good. So I absolutely love that one. I had another color called Sparkle. I ended up returning that one because I felt like it, oh sorry, I'll swatch that. I felt like it was a little bit blue for me. It felt very festival or like Halloween-y, and I just know I won't wear it. So I ended up returning it, but that is that right there. And then I'll swatch the other color that I got that I kept. This one is called Daydream. This one's gorgeous as well. And then I'll get up close so you guys can see. That one is Glimmer, and then that one is Daydream. So really, really pretty. And then how glossy are my lips right now. I am obsessed with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. So I saw that a few people compare them to the Lifter Gloss. I have the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline, and I absolutely love that one as well, but I do think the Fenty is a little bit better. It also has a way better scent. This is in the color Sweet Mouth. I also have Fussy. I keep that one in my purse at all times because it's amazing if you don't have anything else on and you just want to pop it on over like bare lips. It looks really pretty. So if you're doing the school run, you're like, oh god, my lip gloss is, I don't have anything on, I look bad. You can pop that on, but this one is Sweet Mouth, and it's more, it's a little bit lighter, adds a little bit more of a kind of creamy color to the lips, and they smell like some kind of fruity sweet tarts or now and laters or something. They're so juicy. I'm obsessed, and they are not sticky. They feel absolutely amazing. They're just insane. So absolutely love that. You can wear it bare, you can wear it on top of something, and it just looks good no matter what you do. So highly recommend you guys try those ones out. They are probably my favorite lip gloss ever. That's really hard to say. I've already used it up. That's how good it was. This is the Clarins Wheel Tonic. This is the tonic treatment oil. So inside of this is, I have the box. Where did I put the box? It's an essential body care to tone and improve skin elasticity and firmness. A fine, lightweight oil formulated with essential oils, which is immediately absorbed by the skin and recommended to help minimize the look of stretch marks. It helps to soften skin to reduce stretching and leave skin satin, soft, and supple. Clarins is a more kind of plant-based type brand. It's got hair all over it, I'm so sorry, but I finished up the whole entire thing, and this is what the box looks like. So I apply this every night. I found that in the daytime, it's actually a little bit too heavy, and I was gifted these by Clarins and Octoly. So this isn't sponsored by them, but they were gifted to me. And basically I feel like it is such an intense hydrating oil to where in the daytime I felt like I did use it a few times a day, and I was like, wow, this is like really rich, to where I feel like I didn't want to get dressed right away. So I would wear it at night, and I would like then put my pajamas on, or you know, just hop into bed, and it is super hydrating, super rich. So if you feel like your skin is really dry, or if you live in a dry climate, I just feel like it made my skin really supple, and I just slathered it on. So I went through this really quick. It's a little pricey, so if you use it as much as me, it's not very cost efficient, but it's absolutely gorgeous on the skin. And I felt like when I was using it, like I instantly felt like after I finished it up, my skin was like it felt super dehydrated. So I feel like it does make a huge difference. My skin was so pretty when I was using it, and even Jay was like, God, you're so soft and you look so glowy, and I was like, oh wow, thank you. I mean, I only used it for however long it took for me to use this up, which was probably a few weeks. So you know, it's not like it magically took my stretch marks away, but I can just tell you that like in general, my skin just looked really healthy, really glowy. My tan lasted longer. It smells amazing. Like the scent of it is very natural, kind of very herbally, planty. Oh, I don't even know what the smell is, but it's so good. So this was actually one of our best-selling products when I used to work at the Clarins counter. I used to work at Macy's, and I was the Clarins counter manager, and we lived in Hawaii, and we sold so many of their oils. So I feel like any of the oils, they have different ones depending on, you know, what you're looking for, and I feel like any of the oils are awesome, but that one specifically I love the scent of, and I love the way it made my body feel. Like the skin is just so supple and hydrated and glowy when you use it. Okay, and then Clarins and Octoly also sent this to me. This is the Clarins Gentle Renewing Cleansing Mousse with alpine herbs and tamarind pulp extracts. Now this is, I think it's fairly new for them. It's a pump top, smells insane. Like I don't even know what the scent is because it's quite unique. Oh God, what is it? It's quite fresh. Like it makes me feel like I'm like by a stream or something. I don't know. It's just really nice. It smells amazing. It's quite a creamy lather. Like even though it's a mousse, it kind of feels quite creamy when you're applying it. And I've only just gotten it. I got this one first, and then I recently just got this one like last week. So I've only just started using it, but I will say, so far, I haven't noticed, you know, a difference whether my skin's gotten better or worse. All I will say is that it feels very nice. It's creamy. It doesn't strip your skin. It doesn't dry me out. And it smells amazing. And it says on here that it's enriched with gentle complex from the Domaine Clarins, organic golden gentian and organic lemon balm. This highly foaming mousse cleanser gently removes makeup, leaves the skin clean, and revives dull skin's radiance for an immediate new skin effect. Lather onto damp skin, rinse well with cool water in the morning and in the evening. So I would say so far I really like it, but I have not been using that or this for very long because I just got it. So definitely recommend this one so far. Sorry, I never film at this time of day, so the sun is like blasting me, so hopefully it's not too bad. But so far I like this one. I haven't used it long enough to be able to be like, oh, you need to run out and get it. Okay, next I used these are the Redken acidic bonding concentrate. Yeah, okay, that's all it says. It's the conditioner and the shampoo. So it looks like these. These are actually really nice. I do like them. I think they do have a very nice scent as well, if I remember correctly. Yes, they smell very citrusy, like orange juice. Smells really good. I think both of them smell quite nice. And I've been using it on my hair. I've been switching it up. I have a bunch of new products that I've been trying out. And I actually really like it. I think on the days that I use it, I think my hair actually used this today when I shampooed and conditioned, and my hair is looking nice. My hair's actually looking really good today. So far I really like it. I mean, the bottles are a bit of an annoying shape to get the product out. So especially with the conditioner, you really have to give it like a good whack to get the product out, which is kind of annoying. So I don't really like the packaging, but the product itself, I do actually really like. Okay, next I tried this. This was a bit of a fail for me. I don't know about this whole natural deodorant thing. I get why people want to, but it just doesn't work for me. I don't know if it's because I use self-tanner. I don't know if it's just because I'm smelly. I'm not really sure. But whenever I use natural deodorants, I smell so bad. So this is the coconut oil Kopari deodorant. I love the idea behind it. I actually like the packaging. I like, you know, it's quite interesting how it glides on. Smells really nice. It smells like coconut. And then I put it on my armpits, and then like 2 hours later I was like, wow, I smell really bad. So unfortunately I'm too stinky for this, which really sucks because it smells really nice and it feels really good, but don't know what's wrong with me. I just stink. Okay, and then this one is the one that I recently got because they ran out of my shea butter one when I was at the store, and I was like, ugh, rude. So I got this one instead. This is the Dove Advanced Care Caring Coconut. Normally I get the shea butter, but they have it online, but I didn't look online. I looked in store, and then I was like, oh, did they cancel it? And I was all sad. This one actually works great. It works just as well as the Caring Coconut. It smells, or I'm sorry, as the shea butter. Smells amazing. It's kind of like a fresh coconut, little fresher than that coconut. That coconut's like a creamy coconut. This one is more like a fresh coconut, and I never smell when I use this, and it makes your armpits really smooth and like really creamy looking. So I definitely recommend this one. I always use the Dove Advanced Care, and it's made my armpits so nice. Like I never have shaving rash. I never have any discoloration. My armpits are looking super cute for armpits. So definitely recommend this one. Unfortunately, the Kopari for me, maybe good for your young, like your teens. Although I still feel like sometimes young teens are a bit smelly, aren't they? Maybe like a 9 or maybe like a 10-year-old. Do kids wear deodorant at 10? Phoenix doesn't yet. He has no BO. But maybe if you want it, like your kids are like showing interest and they're like towards that age where they're almost going to be smelly, but they're not quite yet. And they're like, oh, I really want to try deodorant because it makes me feel cool. Maybe the Kopari would work for them because it's a little bit more, it's more natural and it's coconut oil. And if they're like not actually smelly, apparently I just like have weird scents that come out of my armpits because I have struggled with deodorant for a long time. You guys know I used the Secret Clinical Strength for years, but then it was like wrecking my armpit skin and it was not cute. So then I switched to this, and I absolutely love this, or you know, the shea butter one, but this one's also really great. So maybe if you just don't smell like that, maybe if you're just naturally not a smelly person, makes me feel like I stink. I wear so much perfume and stuff to try and like make sure that I never smell, because I feel like some people just naturally, they have a more interesting BO smell than other people. Like when Jay has BO, he never has BO. Like he puts off a really nice scent. But for some reason me, I think it's just because I've used self-tanner for such a long time that it just makes me, it makes me smell really weird. Okay, I also used up the Kopari Tropical Glow. I didn't use up, I act like I'm doing empties. I tried the Kopari Tropical Glow Cleanser. So the packaging is really cute. Unfortunately, this dried my skin out a lot and it made me feel like my skin was really parched afterwards. So I felt like, you know when you feel a little bit tight afterwards, that's how it made my skin feel. It is a gel cleanser, and I feel like sometimes that happens with gel cleansers. It makes my skin feel a bit stripped, and usually I use like the Plant Apothecary Aloe one, and it's a creamier one, and I feel like after using this, I was like, oh, I need moisturizer. So I don't think that this one is necessarily the one for me. There might be some people who really like it, but it's super dry here. Like I feel like I could get away with using this if I still lived in North Carolina because it's so humid. But in Tahoe, like I need moisture because it's super dry. But it just says glow-getting pineapple and papaya enzymes brighten while coconut water hydrates and refreshes face. It just was a little bit drying for me, but it smells really good. I absolutely love the way it smelled. Yeah, it smells yum. Packaging is adorable, but it made my skin feel just a tiny weeny bit tight. Okay, next is the Kopari coconut oil coconut body milk. This was actually really nice. I actually really liked the way that this moisturized my skin. I like the fact that it has the pump top as well because pump tops are just so convenient. The smell of this is really, really good. The only thing that I would complain about, I'm actually so dry right now, oh my gosh, it's gross, is that it does kind of go white. Do you see what I mean when you're rubbing it in and you're like, oh my god, come on, rub in already. I was thinking because it was a body milk that I could like easily just rub it in, but it does take a minute to get that white like rubbed in, kind of like those sunscreens, you know, where you're just like rubbing forever. So that would be my complaint. But once it's rubbed in, it smells like some kind of creamy, delicious cookie or cake, and it is very hydrating. It just takes a little bit to rub in. So I think it is a really nice one if you don't mind, you know, just taking a little extra. Actually, wow, I feel so dry on this arm now. I think I'm gonna put some on here too because I'm feeling so dry today. Golly, I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I feel like very parched. It's because I ran out of my Clarins oil. I tell you what, man, when you put that on at night, you wake up, your skin is like heaven. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna rub this in because I'm feeling super dry. Okay, that's better. Yes, it was looking a bit deserty. Okay, next we tried out this. It's what we've been using for Jay's hair. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. This is the Christoph Robin Daily Hair Cream with Sandalwood. First of all, whoa, it smells so good. It smells like some kind of delightful man cologne. His hair smells so incredible when I put this in his hair, and it smells so good. Like it's just the most, God, what is that smell? I don't know if it's the sandalwood. It's just so masculine, but like not old manish. You know what I mean? It smells good. And it actually keeps his hair in place. He's got quite stubborn hair. Keeps his hair in place. It makes it look really shiny. It's just a lovely product. It's probably one of my favorite things that I've used in his hair so far. So highly recommend this one. It is absolutely awesome. And then this, I did not like this whatsoever. This is the ginger shower gel. Personally, I don't know, I don't like the color red. And so when you're doing your body wash and it's bright red and then all of the water in the shower is bright red, I felt like it was gonna stain my body red. It didn't, but it was so red that I was just like, oh gosh, this is too much. It also dried my skin out really, really bad, and I did not like the smell. It's supposed to be like ginger. Ugh, smells horrible. Ugh, so bad. It smells like really bad. I don't like this scent at all. I don't like how bright it is, and I did not like the way it felt on my skin. So this one is a poo-poo, no go. Okay, this I recently picked up at Target because they didn't have my 3D Glamorous White, which was very rude. This is the Crest 3D White Brilliance Vibrant Peppermint. I feel like it's actually made my teeth quite white. It says it's like their strongest stain eraser yet or something like that. But I do feel like my teeth, like when I was driving today, I had a glimpse of myself and I was like, your teeth are looking white. Like I really do feel like it's really kind of whitened them up a little bit. So far I'm really liking it. Not quite as fresh as I would like. Like I like a really good fresh toothpaste. It is fresh, but I feel like it's quite gritty. Not gritty, but like it has some, you know, exfoliating stuff in there. And I feel like it really does polish your teeth, and like my teeth do look really, really white. So far I'm really loving this. Next, I tried the Raspberry Bloom blush, which I recently featured or will be featuring, yeah, it'll be coming soon, in a Get Ready With Me. It is super bright. You don't need very much, but it's what I've been wearing a lot lately, and I really like it. They also have a really nice formula to where where's the box? I don't know where the box is. It's got a lot of skincare benefits to it as well, like hyaluronic acid and aspen bark. Oh, I just swatched that one. And then this one is the Peachy Bloom. I really like the Peachy Bloom. It's a little bit more subtle, so if you're like, whoa, Raspberry Bloom, you're kind of crazy. This one is much more calm. Actually, let me just put some on so you guys can see. It's really soft. and pretty. I'm really oily right there, so it's probably going to be super pigmented. Oh yeah, it is. Gosh darn it, I kind of got a little bit of a whoopsie going on there, but it's fine. You guys will be able to see how peachy and, oh, see, look how cute that is. Isn't that pretty? I just totally messed that up right there, but it is really beautiful. I'm gonna try and do this to try and blend that out because I got a little excited on the greasy spot. That's better. Isn't that so beautiful though? So I really love that. I would say the peachy is probably my, well, I don't know, I use the raspberry a lot too. They're really pretty. The raspberry gives you a really good pop. The peachy is a little bit more subtle, so I'd say if you're like, don't know about the blush, I'd go peachy over raspberry because raspberry is intense. Like you can really jack it up real quick. Okay, I'm currently using this to take off my makeup. It's a little harder than what I'm used to. The Pharmacy Green Clean is a little bit more, what is the word? You scoop it out and it's just like soft. This one is a little harder. So when you first do it, you're like, what the heck is this? It's like, do you see what I mean? It's super hard. So you really have to like dig into it to get it out. Smells amazing. It smells like, you know what it smells like? Coconut macaroon. That's what it smells like. Really yum, or like an almond cookie or something. So it smells really good. It does a really good job of like removing your makeup. I just prefer the Green Clean because I like how easily I can scoop it out. This is just a little harder, so I have to work a little harder, and you all know I don't like to waste time doing things. So that would be my only complaint, but it is paraben free, silicone free, sulfate free, cruelty free, vegan, smells amazing. I mean, it does the trick, and it's humongous. You get so much in here, and it just, oh, now they do. Okay, next I got this. I apologize, the sun is like coming right here, so the lighting's going a bit crazy. This is why I don't film it this time. This is the Carolina Herrera Bad Boy. First of all, how cool is this packaging? So today while Jay was at work, he actually asked me what cologne he was wearing today. One of the girls that he works with was like, hey, will you tell me what cologne you're wearing? Because I want to get it for my boyfriend or husband, or I'm not really sure. But you know, her man. And so he's like, can you please send me the link? So I sent him the link to this. So this one definitely gets noticed. It is very citrusy. It's a really unique scent actually, but it's like a really citrusy kind of like, I just sprayed it on my hand, gosh darn it. Oh God, it's so yum. Oh, it's so amazing. It's very like lime, like zesty. Oh, it's so good for summer. It seriously smells so good. Whenever he sprays it, I'm like, whoa. You are cute. Like, it is such a good cologne. So highly recommend that one. Very pricey, but so worth it because I mean he's getting people asking at work what he's wearing, so clearly it works. And then last but not least, I recently just got a random Amazon package and I was like, what's going on? Who sent this to me? Because it was this and then Honest Beauty wipes. And I wasn't sure if it was like, you should try our wipes compared to Honest Beauty wipes because these ones are so great. Or if it was, you should try the Honest Beauty wipes compared to these ones because Honest is so great. I'm really not sure. I don't know who sent it to me, but whoever did, thank you, because these are amazing. So, you know, we all have those days where you're a bit lazy. I'm usually very good about my skincare routine, but there's been a couple of nights this last week where I was a bit naughty and I just went to bed and I was just like a lazy bum, and because I had these on my nightstand, I was like, I'm just gonna use these. And so I used these. So I still removed my makeup, but I didn't do my whole double cleanse and all that mess. These are amazing, you guys. If you're, you know, if you're a bit naughty in the evening and you don't want to take off your whole makeup, we all have those moments where we fall asleep on the couch and then your husband's like, come on, get up. And you're like, no, I want to stay on the couch. And you're like, get up. And then you're like, okay. And then you just like go and like roll into bed and you don't take off your makeup. These are perfect for keeping in your nightstand or keeping in your, you know, your beach bag or whatever. They're so good. I don't know if they're new, but they're amazing. And you guys should definitely try them. They're the Cetaphil Gentle Makeup Removing Wipes for sensitive skin with aloe vera, chamomile, and green tea. First of all, they smell fresh. Not too much, but very nice, very subtle, fresh scent. They are so creamy feeling and so smoothing and so soft when you use them. They remove every single ounce of mascara, all of my foundation. Like, it was so just nice, and then my skin felt really, really good afterwards. So if you are in a pinch, or if you just like wipes, maybe you just like to remove your makeup with wipes and then you go in with a cleanser. Whatever it is that you do with wipes. I normally don't use wipes, but but I would highly recommend you guys try these. They are so good. I love them. They're just like, oh God, I don't know what it is, but like they're the softest, most delightful wipe I've ever tried. I used to use the Neutrogena ones, which I used to love. These ones make the Neutrogena ones look like poop because these ones are so, so good. And they're just like so like smoothing. I don't know what it is. It's just awesome. So actually that's the last thing. So I might as well, because now I look cute because I just powdered with my new blush, my little cute blush. No, I'm gonna stay looking cute for Jay. I always hate taking off my makeup before he gets home from work because then all he would ever see is me looking like, you know? So I always try to leave my makeup on until he gets home, and then I can take it off because then I can look crappy after he's seen that I look cute. And then on the weekends, I try not to wear makeup. So I try to leave it on as long as I possibly can. So I'm gonna leave it on. Also, how good do my lips look with that gloss? So pretty, right? Okay, so that's everything I tried this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will link everything down below for you guys. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Wednesday. What day is it today? A wonderful Thursday and a great weekend. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.